Joining us now, Republican Congressman and medical doctor John Fleming. Congressman Fleming, welcome to the program. You want Kathleen Sebelius to be fired or to step down or to sort of get out of the job. I say, I don't care what your reasoning, sir, I say it's never going to happen. But go, make your case.
Well, Stuart, you may be right. In this administration, if somebody screws up, they get promoted. So who knows what's going to happen to Secretary Sebelius, but she definitely needs to resign or be fired, for heaven's sakes. She denies any accountability. She's now blaming Republicans, and she's also dodged our hearings. She is going to come this week, thank goodness. And she says, for heaven's sakes, the people who wanted her to resign, she's not accountable to, she doesn't work for. Well, Stuart, I'm a taxpayer. She works for me just as the people of America, I work for them as well.
But, surely this is not just the failure of administrators, whether it's Kathleen Sebelius or her team.
Yes.
It's the failure of government, isn't it? I mean, that would be my point. Government doesn't do things well, and it's really not doing Obamacare very well at all, and it throws into doubt the whole ability of government to really move mountains and carry us forward.
Yes, Stuart, but remember, Secretary Sebelius has been a cheerleader for this from the beginning. She shepherded this through. She went out and told us how great it was going to be, what a wonderful experience for customers it was going to be. She believes in this idea, and remember that now the Department of HHS not only has a big job to do as a governmental department, but now it's going to govern over 1/6 of the largest economy in the world, and she's going to be the chief executive officer for that, for heaven's sakes. We must hold her accountable.
Yes, but if she were to be fired or step down, you'd have to have a replacement in place very quickly. And that replacement would have to go through hearings in the Senate. I mean, you Republicans, you would make hay on that occasion now, wouldn't you? That's why I say Ms. Sebelius is not going to resign and she's not going to be fired.
Well, first of all, Stuart, how could we do any worse? Secondly, if the president actually presented someone who was qualified, had credentials, perhaps came from the private sector, knew something about the marketplace, really understand about human behavior and why people buy insurance and why they don't, I think they would fly right through the Senate.
That's a big if, though, isn't it? The president would nominate somebody who is market-oriented. That would be highly unusual, sir.
Very true.
Congressman, we appreciate you being with us. It's going to be a big week for you, and I hope you can come back and tell us what happens when you question Ms. Sebelius. Thank you, sir. Appreciate
Always a pleasure.
Thanks, sir.